Okay, I'm recording now.
Okay, hello everyone. Um,
Hello, friends,
there's
enemies, and
literally.
people I'm in to.
Oh, I forgot
I'm
about that
I'm
intro.
legally
Did you ever? Did you ever use that intro?
yes, I've used it in like 90% of my video.
Okay, I can't remember if that was just something you were talking about using or if you used it because it's been, so long since we've uploaded anything.
Yeah, you have a good reason. I'm just lazy.
I'm just lazy as wild. All right. So, hello. I was about to say it. I was about to say hello, friends, enemies, and people I'm indifferent to. Um, Today, me and my buddy Atticus are going to be going through the okay, mainly the reason why I haven't uploaded anything, but um I'm sure Atticus is going to add in a few snippets as why he isn't, which is fine because our channels are pretty closely tied together. Um
Hello, welcome to a
oh,
brave
Well,
channel.
somebody watch
it started playing my channel trailer out of nowhere. I really hope that wasn't recorded.
I heard that.
Oh God.
So, where should we start the story? I feel like right after Interception, even though I was still uploading concept animations, I feel like the story starts right after Interception.
Yeah, I mean, I think
All right.
mine stayed alive a
Hello.
decent bit after the reception. I think
Hello, funny dude.
I actually think my peak was like a little bit after Deception, and I fell down, and then I peaked again, and then I just stopped uploading. I think that's how mine went.
All right. So, I'm going to try to tell like the full story, which is why I staged an event for this because this story's probably going to take around 15 minutes. So, and I also want people to be able to ask questions to make this a bit more interactable. So, right around the end of Interception, which was like a year ago, the end of Interception was a year ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, I checked. My finale was, it says 1 year ago.
Okay. Oh my goodness, music
Yeah, that
thanks.
feels wrong.
Mm. I feels like just yesterday I uploaded the 1 year anniversary for the beginning of Interception. Now it's like the end. Anyways, the reason why we ended Interception kind of abruptly is because we all kind of wanted to do our own thing. And we were kind of getting tired of each other, let's be honest. I feel like we had a fight every week
Yeah.
whilst producing Interception. Um we don't fight much anymore and we still work together. I'm not talking about me and Atticus, but uh, Atticus and I have probably had our fair share of fights too. Yeah, actually, we did. But obviously, I wanted to produce the Toon Rebellion, which was very ambitious, and I realized that I wasn't going to be able to. I, I'm still writing the scripts and sharing it with Atticus and Leslie, but it's not to produce. It's more of a hobby, and we all kind of branched off at that point. Atticus wanted to make the Timmy and the Tickleverse, which,
Don't remind me of that. Don't remind me of that era.
by the way, he did not even create the Tennessee Tickler. One of our friends, or that we placed him under the pseudonym of Tails in one of our video, in like all of our videos actually, where we mention him, either Tails or Talels, where he He literally won. He literally just created a drawing of this weird guy and called him the Tennessee Tickler. And then Atticus stole it. Well, actually, no. I uploaded the drawing in one of the videos as a joke. Atticus stole the character. By the way, that character was meant to be the main villain of Interception Phase 2. I I never thought that I would praise Alistair Teabags, but thank goodness we switched it to Alistair. Anyways, Um,
Bro, I
moving
just
on from that.
no, I just checked. Interception is like 2 months away from its 2 year anniversary. That's
Oh
the
my
beginning. That's the
gosh.
beginning. Hang on, let me make sure I'm not tweaking. August is the eighth month, right?
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. Yes, it's the 8th month. It's the 8th month.
Yeah, it is. It's almost it's 2 months and 6 days away from its 2 year anniversary.
Oh my gosh. And so Yit was making Toon Madness. I was making the Toon Rebellion. Atticus was making Timmy in the Tickleverse. Liam was making Reality Shift, which, by the way, Liam was the only person who was actually able to make his thing.
Okay, so I could have if I wanted to, but I started to realize just how stupid of an idea Timmy and the Tickleverse is. So
By
I
the way, we
eventually
got
just did.
into we got into multiple fights because I was trying to tell him, dude, this is like the only people who are gonna watch this show is people who watch Skibbity Toilet, and it's going to be for the same reason they watch Skibbity Toilet. Like, this is not a good idea. This is gonna be with you for the rest of your life. And I think we got into multiple fights about
Yeah, but
it.
if I do end up making like a show kind of project, it's gonna be very very different. It's gonna be like it's gonna feel like somebody actually cared instead of going. Well, let's just take state names and then like put random nouns after them.
To me, it's alliterating noun. No, they weren't nouns. They were adjectives, right?
Not all like what? No, there was like there was the Louisiana liquor, the Tennessee tickler,
Oh yeah, they were nouns. My bad.
the Jiangxing juggler. I'm probably mispronouncing that.
So
If any,
okay, if I have to give one thing to Timmy in the Tickleverse, it would be that um um
like the
it's
character names.
basically the embodiment of seventh grade.
Yeah. Also, but I'm surprisingly good at coming up with like alliterating
Me too. But I'm
names.
sure you know that by now with the amount of scripts I've forced you to read. Okay, we gotta start actually telling this story. So basically seventh grade was kind of an entire depression arc for me. I remember Interception was Blixer's character arc. Even he was the only character that had any kind of depth in that show, by the way. But his character arc was kind of me venting about my own life situation at the time, and um, oh crap, oh actually, I was about to say we just leaked our age, but I was planning on kind of leaking my age in the next video I'm gonna make, so it doesn't really matter. So, and after Interception, I thought I'd finally be able to create something I was passionate about. Um, that didn't happen. I I, I made concept animations for the Toon Rebellion, and that's kind of it. That was all I was able to make, other than the scripts and the designs, which I, I'm still glad. I'm still glad that I made those scripts and I made those designs because number one, I'm still planning on using those characters in casual videos. Um, Number two, I got a lot better at writing from the Liam. I know you probably wanted. Should we let Liam join?
Hmm. Okay, let's like wait until we start like actually telling more and more of the story so that we don't get sidetracked again. Because with him, we're
Oh
gonna
yeah.
get sidetracked so easily. So I must say, it is
Okay.
extremely funny. Like the juxtaposition of what we done. Like your villain in Interception was like a deep introspective look at your experience at that time, and then mine was I can do a British accent and I can distort the voice. That would be cool. And then you're like what was gonna be your big project was like a huge like telling of a overthrowing of a government, and then mine was like um a guy gets taken to alternate universe where people tickle people. I don't know. I think I still
M-
have the first. You continue telling your story. I'm gonna look for the first Timmy and Tickle.
this is a bit of a sidetrack, but I still might do something with the Toon Rebellion. I'm probably never going to make it a show, but I might make it a comic because that's more possible. And I am very proud of the story I came up with because I kind of I took all the good things from Interception, added new things. I think I did a pretty good job with it, which is not something that ever able to say with my own work. So, you know. But back to the story. After I got, I never really got through that depression arc completely. It got better. Um, I, w- I kind of just didn't want to make videos anymore or wait, I did want to, but was I busy? What was going on at the time?
I think you were like me. Like I want to make content, but I'm just too depressed to.
Huh. I told myself when summer came, um, I would be able to work because I would have nothing else to do. Because I don't, my friends don't talk to me, so I have nothing to do in the summer other than make videos and I guess play games. But I didn't really play games at the time. I, s- I keep getting sidetracked. Oh my gosh. Anyways, that didn't happen. The summer ended. Eighth grade started. Um, I was very lonely. Yada yada yada. Um, and I still had a lot of stories that I could tell. And oh, I see that Liam has been added.
Oh, it's because he's.
Uh,
I was like, did I accidentally invite him? But no, he just
no,
he
I
just a
he's
added
asleep.
moderator.
myself.
I didn't hear
All
what he
right.
said.
We'll tell you when you can talk. I guess. I also noticed that me not uploading was kind of hurting. I don't want to. I say this too much because I don't want to take credit for the things that the other interceptors have accomplished. But I don't think I'm. But I think I kind of gave a lot of them a boost.
Yeah,
Is
that's fair.
and when I stopped uploading, a lot of that boost kind of went away, and Liam was still doing fine on his own. Because again, he was
Hello,
still
welcome
uploading
to a
consistently.
beat.
Stop playing my
But
channel trailer every time I go to my channel to check something. I swear to God. Sorry, I had to crash
Liam
out
was,
YouTube.
I guess Liam, now you can tell your part of the story
What's
before
going on?
what I'm telling the story about like the whole why I took the
Hello,
hiatus.
welcome
I
to a
You can tell the story about how your channel is dying because it kind of wraps into the next part of the story.
It all started 3 years ago. Eh.
I'm not
I watched
necessarily
this.
talking about.
No, I made a video on like if you guys read the Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. There's this character Greg Heflin, and they also make movies. And in one of the movies, he did a Rick roll, and I decided to post on YouTube because I'm stupid, and it blew up.
Yeah, no,
No,
Woke up to
when
like
he says
100,000
it blew
views.
up, he means it got millions of views.
yeah, I'm pretty
Like
sure
you,
1 million.
you,
I saw it before meeting him, and
I,
that is all I knew of him when I first met
I,
him.
I saw it after meeting him, but I did not know. I didn't even know that it was his.
I didn't
I
realize it
didn't
was
look at the
his
channel.
until he said it, and I was like, oh, so that's who. So that's who. Sorry, sorry, I have intense trouble speaking.
By the way, in 7th grade, I remember I used to brag about. I used to brag about how I was friends with him. I was like, I'm friends with the guy who made the Greg Heffley Rickroll video. I'm friends with the guy who made that meme. I remember I used to do that. No joke.
Oh my god.
Did anyone care?
Nobody believed me.
No one believed.
Because I didn't have proof because you unlisted it.
So after I made that video and it blew up, I decided to change from animating to posting stupid VR videos for a year, or 2 years.
By the way, I was the one. I was part of the reason why he stopped and started making animations. By the way, not to toot my own horn. My bad.
You are literally a horn player. You can't.
Oh yeah, I
This
forget.
guy.
I play French horn.
What?
I play French horn. That was the joke.
Anyways, all those VR videos fell off horribly, and I
I
decided
wonder why.
to animate again. Shut up. And I decided to animate again. And I only did Interception at the time, and it was actually doing pretty good until it ended.
We've
Anyways,
talked. We've talked
I
about
started.
bringing into. You continue. I'm sorry.
No. Well, I was also doing Sticky at the time, but Sticky never got any views at all either.
You did Sticky before, because I remember when we first met, like 4 years ago now. But when you
Wait.
originally did animations,
I
you
just
did
realized
Sticky
something.
before. You just kind of came back to it.
No, in the first like episode back to Sticky, I decided to add Mender as like a face on Sticky as a joke, and you guys took it seriously, and we decided to add Sticky into the Interception.
Yeah, yeah. I
He was never
I
supposed to
used
be in there.
there were a lot of characters that were never but Interception was a mistake. It wasn't supposed to happen. I just mentioned Cartoon Cat in a video talking about rubber hose cartoons, and my thing started glitching, and I decided to just go with it.
No, and like it was. There's so much that led up to it. Like the reason that Interception actually exists is because I decided to start doing the weird scratch animation stuff. And in one of mine, I just decided to randomly go like full short. Was short form even the thing then? I can't remember.
Yes, it was a
Oh,
thing at the time.
okay.
But
So I
just
did.
for the record, we did not copy Shorts Wars. That was a coincidence.
I did for the first time. I decided. I
Well,
thought
I
that.
also did for the first time.
Yeah, and then you were like, hey, it would be cool if like I joined in and we called it Interception because it's like about intercepting stuff. And then that is how it started.
Yeah.
It was originally like just supposed to be something dumb I was doing, and then he got involved, and
Wait,
then it just.
there's more to this story. So when I made that video, I lied. The glitching wasn't an accident. I did add that in, but the Blixer was not supposed to be a character. Blixer was just supposed to be a display for whenever a villain was talking on a in a in an end card, and people started thinking he was a character. And then I realized that I didn't want to just steal Cartoon Cat because that was kind of stupid. So I did make my own character out of it, and the, then Blixer became what he is now. But
Is Blixer named after the guy from Just Shapes and Beats?
oh my gosh, I'm gonna. Ugh!
I'm starting to realize just how god awful my old thumbnails were. Uh, they were so bad. I sent the. I'm probably gonna put something up on screen if I'm editing, but just to show how bad they were.
Blixer was named after a cooking appliance. It's a mixture of a blender and a mixer, and it's called a Blixer. And I removed the E. Okay, I'm joking. I did. I can't remember if it was subconsciously or something. I came up with Blixer's name on call with my friends. Atticus, you were there, my IRL friends. Because we were playing Gartic Phone with my characters, and they kept trying to come up with a name for Blixer, so I just kind of made it, and I wanted it to be 5 letters long to parallel Gamio's name, so I just removed the E.
I completely forgot that that's how we came up with that. Oh god, Mito
Yeah.
wants Mito wants to go on stage. I don't.
Should we let him?
Hmm.
I need
I
to
think-
finish my
I
story
think-
first. I never got to finish my story.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah,
'cause
I'm
we
sorry,
keep
I'm
getting
sorry.
sidetracked every 7 seconds. Every
Literally,
7
like,
seconds.
not even that much left. But I started making Reality Shift after Interception ended. It was failing at first. And then randomly, when I came back to it like a year after canceling it, it got like 300 views. Then it slowly went down as I finished the series. And now moving accounts, and the entire plot's over and the story's done, and I'm killing everyone.
By
I'm
the
just
way, that cliffhanger was absolutely garbage. I'm sorry, but that post has to have been.
Your voice is cutting in and out.
Oh, okay. Your post credit scene sucked.
It's not very nice.
I'm sorry. I'm just being honest with you. I can give you tips to how to introduce a villain. You're good at introducing villains. You just tend to ruin them. I'm sorry. I'm not
I can't
trying
hear
to
what
be
you're
mean
saying.
right now. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make a mistake by
Okay.
laying this guy on the stage.
Okay, yet don't be weird. Just tell your side of the story, okay?
What? 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 What?
Don't be weird. You just tell your side of the story and then shut up. Because this is supposed to be an announcement video kind of explaining why everything happened and why I stopped uploading. And then I started again. But you just tell your side of the story. Please don't be weird. Please don't get me canceled.
If he says any slurs, I'll edit them out.
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, then
I
why
don't
do you
know
want
how.
to go?
I don't know. Y'all was speaking and shit, so I wanted to join and all that.
Alright. If you don't
I
have
just wanted to be a part of something.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he is a part of the interception crew, so
Can I just? I don't know.
I really want to like kick him off
Oh
the
my
speakers
gosh.
and then like as I
I
do it
I
in
have
the
to
video,
go.
add in the get out.
Is it possible for you to continue my side of the story somehow, Atticus? Because I really gotta go.
Um. Okay, it's probably gonna be like really bad, but
I'll just correct you voicing over it, okay?
okay.
Bye.
Oh crap, where was he? I forgot. What was the last thing he was talking about?
Channel name. The channel name. The channel name. I guess.
I guess he was talking about like so after interception, we we kind of wanted to do our own stuff. He couldn't really do TTR other than a couple concept animations.
Give me the
Um,
tickle verse.
Yeah, don't remind me that I
Okay,
tried to
I'm
do
back.
that.
Okay,
And then yeah, he also did an interception out of context video because as bad as it was, some of the jokes in it were good. Like the storytelling and all that stuff's really bad, but the joke writing was decent for a lot of it. And then he because Flip Grip's kind of bad. He tried to learn Toon Squid, and he did like a 10-minute video of him
But he
doing that.
couldn't. But he couldn't.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he's still trying to learn it 8 months 8 months later. Anyways,
This is me voicing over after the fact, just like I said I would. But what Atticus is saying is true, but I'd like to add that I actually did learn how to use Toon Squid. I'm currently using Ibis Paint and Toon Squid, as well as, well, I think we're all using the editing process is kind of weird. Ibis Paint, Toon Squid, and CapCut for editing is how I'm doing it now. And I did learn how to do Toon Squid. It did take me quite a bit though. So yeah. How do I stop recording?
so after that, he kept like writing videos, but never really being able to animate them. He has like 3 videos in storage. Like, I'm not talking about TTR videos, just like casual videos, like his old style.
normal content and shit.
Yeah, he has like 3 in storage that he's written, but he hasn't really started on, and he's finally starting on one.
Voicing over again. I'm not sure if it would have been better for me to just make this whole thing voiceover, make this whole part voiceover, because I'm actually watching it for the first time whilst editing this. So you guys can tell me in the comments if it was a better idea for me to just do that. But it's not necessarily because I couldn't animate them. Actually, the other videos were probably easier to animate than the one I'm making right now. It's more or less that I didn't like the scripts, or I felt like I would have been embarrassed by uploading it, because I'm actually trying to make something that I can look back on and be proud of.
I think he's done most of the animation at this point. But
Yeah. I saw it. I saw it. Yeah.
This, I have not done most of the animation. I have done quite a bit of animation, but this video's longer than I used to make. The video I'm making right now is longer than the videos I used to make before the hiatus, so they probably think that it's the same length when it isn't, and that's why they're saying this. Oh boy, I'm wondering if I should just cut this all.
yeah.
I saw those.
Clear that oh crap, I want to make it clear that me cutting off in the beginning of there and the end of the last one was entirely intentional.
I so badly want to reference it, but like the video's not out, and it's probably not gonna be out when we upload this, so I don't want to spoil it. But
I don't really have a story, like I just popped up out of nowhere.
yeah. I genuinely don't remember how you got into Interception. I remember you were just like, "Yo, this guy seems like he'd be cool for Interception," and then you got added.
Can confirm that was like exactly what I said. The reason I added Yiğit was he was you guys don't know any of his content at the time of recording this, probably because he unlisted all of it. If you guys were there for Interception, you'd know that Yiğit was basically a Daniel Cow Drawings ripoff, like 1-to-1. It was bad, but I saw the potential in his characters, and I decided to let him on. And over the course of Interception, his characters and his editing style and everything started to become more original until he had his own thing entirely with his own animation style. I'll put the transformation of his characters on actually no, I won't, because he's not done redesigning them. I think he's redesigned them again. Let's just say he went from a Daniel Cow Drawings clone to probably being able to do better character designs than me, honestly. So Yeah, I'm proud of him.
And then
I'll just talk about Toon Madness stuff and
If you guys haven't been able to tell already, I have no idea how to edit things. Most people always have edited for me, and I didn't start using CapCut until fairly recently. So I don't know how to censor yet swearing. I'm sorry if this offends anyone, but I tried to separate it between this video.
shit. So I actually wanted to make it, but I just couldn't find time. Like,
Who is
Yeah.
watching this?
there's one person in the audience, and there's probably gonna be like 3 people who watch it on YouTube.
yeah.
Rookie
Well, actually,
numbers to me. I
considering
have
the
at least like none.
10-minute video of him failing to learn Toon Squid got 101 views, we might not actually be that hooked.
I just like to say that I am offended that Atticus is absolutely butchering just 3 people watching it on YouTube. Okay, buddy, I didn't fall off that hard.
Hang on, I'm gonna.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I spend like 2 weeks working on a video and I get 12.
Yeah, that's true.
Liam cannot complain about having about taking so long to make videos. I spend months on my videos, and he cannot complain. Okay, he can't.
I think he'll do TCR as a comic book at this point.
That is indeed probable. I'd just like to point out that TTR is an abbreviation of the Toon Rebellion for anybody that doesn't know.
I'm not quite
Uh,
sure if that's like a. Oh, did he say he was considering that in the?
Yeah. He said it.
Okay,
He
okay,
said
okay. I was making sure you didn't just like leak something that wasn't.
it. It's better than waiting like a year or so. Yeah. So I would like a comic book. It would be so cool. It would be better than a show. I don't want to wait all that.
I also feel like not having to animate so much means that there's just less places for it to fail.
I just don't like animating. It takes a lot of time, and I'm a lazy person.
Yeah, like I want to do like cool like projects that take forever to do, but I just don't really have the energy.
I know, right? Like, you don't have time, you don't have energy, and you're just lazy.
Jokes on these guys. I got all the time in the world because I people don't talk to me.
Like I have the time because I don't really do much, but I just don't have the proper energy to put all that effort into something, no matter how passionate I am about it.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to play Roblox and don't
Again, I'm sorry about him swearing.
do shit.
Yeah.
Like, it takes a lot of time. I don't like animating that much. I like drawing, but I don't like animating.
But yeah, I'm not quite sure how much there is left of the story. He'll probably add in like something that was like really stupidly obvious that I left out, but I think for the most part I got most of the story.
Yeah. Because, like, uh, how do I say this shit? Wait. I gotta check the GC.
This dude just said GC instead of GC. Bro. Like, bro. What the actual freak was that sound? Is nobody gonna say anything, or?
Pretty quiet.
I forgot you were still.
Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my god.
I have nothing to talk about.
Yeah, you were so quiet. I forgot you were in.
Hey, I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
I am deeply regretting putting them in charge of the ending part of this video because it was just not a good idea.
Hey,
You're gonna leave.
hey,
Get out!
get out!
Okay, I have not done that good of a high pitched get out in so long. I was fully expecting my voice to just like completely crack.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Hey, my name is Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Get out! Like more like I was expecting it to go more like that.
My name is Shadow the Hedgehog.
The
I'm going to kill myself now. I have trauma.
I am deeply sorry to any suicidal viewers watching. He is saying this as a joke, which I know it's not right to joke about these things, but Yid is basically my dark mirror. He's basically like the opposite of me, but also the same as me at the same time. If that makes any sense, this has been said before. Just bear with him. This is just his personality. He's not trying to offend anyone.
I have PTSD.
Hmm.
I'm an edgy and cool hedgehog.
Shut
Oh
your
my
trap.
god.
G is gonna have a fun time animating or not animating, editing this. We should make him edit this just so he can see what happened at the end.
Gee, if you're editing this, I think you're really
Guys,
dumb.
my name is
Stupid.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
These dudes are acting like I didn't say I was gonna voice over this video right before I left the call. Like, bro, what the freak?
My name is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Wait, that sounds so much like a British person. Oh my god.
Hello there.
Oh my god.
I did voice.
Am I a British?
My savior, Jesus Christ, I'm very sorry for the amount of times my friends have used your name in vain in this video. They did not mean it in a spiteful way. I am very sorry for what they do.
I don't want to be British. No.
I'm just gonna end
No.
the recording there.
Thank God. Oh my gosh. Why did I put this in their hands? Anyways, today is the day this was recorded and edited is my sister's birthday, as well as my friend's birthday, who coincidentally reminds me a lot of my sister. Am I a bad friend / brother for like completely isolating myself and making this video? Whatever, I'm about to eat pizza with them, so them as in my sister, not my friend. I'm not. Just bye. Why am I telling you guys this?